What's up guys, it's Roman here from iUnboxOfficial, and today we're talking about the Galaxy S5, so let's get into it. So if you guys didn't know, Samsung just announced a brand new device, the Galaxy S5. Actually they announced a bunch of new devices, but in this video I'm talking about only the Galaxy S5. So let's go and take a look at everything you should know about this new Samsung Galaxy. So first off, the display is going up 0.1 of an inch, so from 4.99 to 5.1, so a little bit like a 1.11 of an inch. It's going to be a 5.1 inch 1080p display. It's not going to be a 4K display as many of you guys thought. It's going to stay at 1080p, which is still really good. I mean, you wouldn't see any pixelation anyway, so there's pretty much, no difference. But there is the added new feature. It's actually going to be IP67 water resistant and dust resistant. So it's going to have, similar to the Galaxy S4 Active, it had like plugs for everything. So plugs for the headphone, plugs for the charging port, like you have to just close it and then you go into water with it, which is pretty cool. Design wise, it's really similar to the Galaxy S4. It actually looks like a Galaxy S4, just a little bit different tweaks here and there. It's a little bit thinner, camera's in a little different spot, looks a little different, but overall it looks very similar, just like a bigger screen and stuff. Color-wise, there's going to be 4 colors, so copper gold, blue, gray, and charcoal black. For now, those are the only 4 colors. Most likely, Samsung's going to announce some more colors later on throughout the year, like red or something like that. But for now, only 4 new colors. But Samsung did put in a fingerprint scanner, just like Apple did, and they also put in a heart rate monitor. It's right next to the flash at the back of the phone, so you kind of put your finger on it. I know there's been apps for it, like you just stick your finger on the flash, it blinks and measures your heart rate. But this one's like an actual heart rate monitor. You stick it in there, you put your finger on a little sensor, and just actually measures your heart rate. I mean, I don't really know who would use it, but I guess more features the better, right? It's also going to feature a octa-core international version, but the American version is going to be a 2.5 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 800 CPU, along with 3 GB of RAM. And that's pretty good. I mean, it's a slight upgrade over the S4 CPU, and physically it'll be a little bit faster, but not significantly faster. It's also going to feature a 2800 mAh battery that'll be powering this device. I think it's around 200 milliamps more than the S4 was. I believe the S4 was 2500. I guess it's alright, but still not the best battery. I was expecting like a 3300 mAh battery, like the Note 3 has. And it's going to come in 2 different versions, the 16GB and the 32GB version, but both will be expandable with microSD up to 64GB if you plug it in. And Android 4.4 is going to be powering this new Galaxy S5 device. There's going to be a new skin on it, the new TouchWiz UI, or Nature UX, whatever you want to call it. It's like Samsung's skin. Pretty much every manufacturer has their own skin. Like HTC has Sense, Samsung has TouchWiz. There's a ton of other ones. But personally, I like Raw Jelly Bean the best. So if CyanogenMod does come out for the S5, most likely gonna get that. And with TouchWiz UI, there's going to be new features, new upgrades to S Health 3.0, like S Voice, S Finder, a ton of new S features, which is pretty cool. As I said before, the more features the better. The camera is going to come with a 2 megapixel front camera with 720p video recording, and the back camera is going to be 16 megapixels with 1080p video and 4K video recording, which is really HD. It's also going to have auto HDR and a ton of new features Samsung plugged in their new camera modes. There's currently no word on pricing yet, but most likely it's going to be like the Galaxy S4 was when it came out, so $699 for the 16GB version, and it's unlocked $699. But on a 2-year term, it's going to be $199, so $200. You sign up with any carrier pretty much, like AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, Rogers, Bell. Samsung did say availability-wise it's going to be available by April of this year, so most likely they're going to release it to the North America by March, and to the rest of the world maybe in April, I guess, late March, early April. That's what I'm thinking, and that's pretty much it. The Galaxy S5 looks really similar to the S4. There's been little tweaks here and there, slight change to the design, but overall isn't really much of an upgrade. So if you're looking to upgrade to the next device, I recommend, I don't know, maybe waiting a little bit. I don't really see the rush to upgrade to the S5, as the S4 has pretty much all the new features the S5 has, other than the heart rate monitor, fingerprint scanner, and stuff like that. It's like the iPhone 5 and the 5S. They're really similar, but overall, like not much of a difference. And they did release Galaxy Gear 2, which was like a new version of the Galaxy Watch. And it looks, there's like a new style for it, which is pretty cool. It's like more elongated, more rectangular, I guess you can say. And they did like try to push towards to consumers to buy it and stuff. They said like the Galaxy Gear and the S5 are like meant for each other. Since the Galaxy S5 has a ton of features like together with the Galaxy Watch, it's like, you know, intertwined with each other, I can say. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.